Cool. Now, Hank, you called in about within the last year, and you got so many projects going on. It's unbelievable, man. How do you stay functioning every day?
Well, I mean, I just going over the top while I can, pretty much. You know, I won't be able to be full throttle forever, but right now, you know, I've always been into many different styles of music. Most of the Williamses have been in many different styles of music, but I'm lucky enough to keep it maintaining and offer a pretty wide variety kind of shows for all the folks that come out. But I always pay respects to my country roots, and then as the night goes on, we get off into our more heavier side of things.
Cool. Now, we've been playing Hank 3 for the last couple of the Hillbilly Joker main request on that one. That's the most requested song, as well as Drink It, Drug It.
Okay.
And then we're also playing the Brothers of the 4x4, Hank 3, as well.
Yeah, the Brothers of the 4x4 and the Fiendish Threat are the two new records that I'm working on. And those are the records I'm out there, you know, fighting hard to break even. And that's the most current stuff that I have out right now. You know, in 2011, I also released quite a few different records with the doom metal, the speed metal, and the country as well. The
Cool.
Brothers of the 4x4 and the Fiendish Threat are kind of what's cranking right now.
Now, Hank, your tour starts next Tuesday, July 15th in Chattanooga, Tennessee, correct?
Yeah, starting off a little close to home. It's been a little bit since I've been to Chattanooga, and then it's been almost 3-4 years since I've played in Memphis.
Wow.
So, but we're going to be doing Carolina, working our way down to Florida, a little bit in Louisiana, and basically trying to hit everywhere in 2014 that I didn't get to play in 2013.
18 shows in 24 days. That's very cool. You stay busy as hell, don't you?
Well, it's 18 shows plus a 4-hour show a night. You know, it's basically when you come and see our show, it's almost like you're seeing 4 different bands. So if it says at 8 o'clock show time, we usually go on at 8 o'clock. So I tell people to try to be on time and be early. Not everybody stays throughout the whole show. A lot of people have to get up and go work early in the morning. So, but yeah, it's a lot of work, and I'm glad to be able to hang in there while I can. You know, one day I might kick it back and only do a 2-hour show, but right now we're bringing all the different styles to everybody. And no matter what, usually the first 2 hours is straight up the country part of the show.
Cool. This tour next week, is there any chance of coming through Illinois here?
It's probably going to be on the tour after this run, but
Cool.
It's almost 100% sure I will be there. Once I get on the road, I will be piecing together the next run and putting it out there. But for sure, we'll be hitting, you know, not just the big city of Chicago, but all around Illinois as well.
Cool. In case you're just tuning in, this is Scott Davidson. We are celebrating 20 years on the air today, July 10th, 2014, and our buddy Hank 3 just called in, and thank you for calling in. We did an interview about a year ago, and you are a super cool dude. Now Hank, I got to bring this up. The first time I met you in person, I was at a show at the Aragon Ballroom, and Brujeria was playing, and
Okay.
You and I were hanging out in the audience, partying a little bit, and then you went on stage. And next thing I know, you're in this suit, like patrol officer suit, like border patrol, and you come
Right.
and you come up on stage and you say, "Tonight's concert's not going to happen. I'm the border patrol, and Brujeria is not going to be playing tonight," or something. You said. It was hilarious. I was in the audience laughing my ass off. I knew it was you, of course, but the people didn't know it was you. And then what happened next? Tell the listeners what happened after that.
Well, getting pelted by, you know, beer bottles, and, you know, I think my exact words were, my job is to keep Mexicans out of the U.S., and basically Brujeria caters to the Mexico kind of crowd. That's their fans, you know. And then the band came out and acted like, you know, they were beating me into the ground and you know, stabbing me and all kinds of stuff, and then drug me off the stage. So I've been a huge fan of Brujeria since day one. I'm still in touch with Brujo to this day.
Cool.
I've already heard the new record. It's off. It's super heavy. I can't wait for it to come out. And it's one of those bands that's, you know, I always look forward to seeing them. I got to write their liner notes on one of their records. And even have done a little side project. I don't know if it's going to see the light of day, but not too long ago, me and Brujo did something
cool
on the side. So it was that's probably the longest I've driven to go see a show, and that was you know, from Nashville to Chicago. It's been a while.
You drove all the way from Nashville to Tennessee to come see Brujeria at the Aragon Ballroom. That's cool, man.
Yeah, because it was the first time they had done a show in almost 10 years. So it was a big deal. Aside from just the show in itself, there was a lot more behind it for them personally and for me as well.
Was it planned for you to announce the band that day, or did you just get there that day and they said, hey, why don't you come up and announce us?
No, I just showed up. You never know what they're gonna say, man. I showed up and Brujo was like, dude, we got this, you know, immigration jacket, so you need to go out there and bring us on. I'm like, nah, are you kidding? They're like, no, we're serious, man. Do it to it. So
you did a great job.
You never can tell. Like the last time I got to watch them on Hellfest, they were like, you got to come out on stage. We got to do something. So, Phantasma and Brujo have always been really, really cool guys to me. And, you know, they've gone through a lot of band changes over the years. And Shane from Napalm Death is still playing with them. So
cool.
It's a lot of history in that band, and they're still putting out some really, really heavy stuff.
You did such a good job on stage. I think you should go for acting, too.
We'll see, man.
Make the money.
You know, I have my pluses and minuses, and I'm always telling the director, here's what you're going to get if you're going to give me a shot.
Cool.
So, time will tell. I've done a couple of small roles, nothing big.
Hank, thank you for calling Rebel Radio on our 20th anniversary. What do you want to say to your fans here in Chicagoland and around the world at rebelradio.com?
Well, basically, if you're into support collecting vinyl, you know, hank3.com is where to get all the vinyl stuff. Keep going out there and supporting live music, and you know, buying the T-shirt or buying a CD from the band. That's what keeps the fuel going. It doesn't matter if it's me or any other band out there. If you're going and supporting live music, hats off to you. And hopefully we will see you sooner than later. Hank3.com is where to go to check out the tour dates. We should be touring all the way till November, so we'll see y'all soon.
Cool, Hank3, thanks for calling in. We're going to play the song Farthest Away from the CD Brothers of the 4x4.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
See you later, Hank.
All right.
Rebel Radio with Hank3. Crank it up.
Farthest away, how it burns in your mind when there's nothing left to say. When the closest one is the farthest away, is there anything I can do to help you want to change? When the closest one is the farthest away, it'll break down your mind with those lonesome feeling waves. When the closest one has nothing left to say, just keep on trucking through another broken day. All you can do is what's best for you. All you can do is what's best for you. When the closest one is the farthest away, how much longer will you take those dark and lonely days? When the closest one is the farthest away, will there be another chance for us to feel a little change? When the closest one don't look at you the same, has she forgot the spark that you always used to bring? When the closest one is the farthest away, how it burns in your mind on those tough and lonely days. All you can do is what's best for you. All you can do is what's best for you. Closest one has nothing left to say, well, do your best to make her feel wanted every day. When the closest one is hating all your ways, well, let it be and do something to help it go away. When the closest one don't look at you the same, just try to think about some of them good loving days. When the closest one don't like calling your name, remember back when you were once both on the same page. All you can do is what's best for you. All you can do what's best for you. When the closest one is the farthest away, how it burns in your mind when there's nothing left to say. When the closest one is the farthest away, old time will work against you when you start to fade away. When the closest one is the farthest away, will there be another chance to try to heal our hurtful ways? When the closest one starts looking the other way, how it burns in your mind when she says that you're to blame. All you can do is what's best for you. All you can do is what's best for you.